This is a Speedo tech suit that you have never heard of. It's the Japanese exclusive Speedo Laser Pure Glint, a model that is not available on the Western market, but is much cheaper and might have some reason that you want to pick it up. I'm super excited to try it, and I've imported it using today's channel sponsor Buyee from Japan all the way to the UK. The price of this is 29,700 Japanese yen, which is about 180 British pounds, which, as you probably know, is pretty damn cheap considering some suits are going all the way up to £300–400 in today's market. That doesn't matter if it's not any good though, and today we're going to get it in the water and see if I like it, if I recommend it, and if you should be spending your hard-earned cash on this suit. So here is the suit. Right now it only comes in this black variation, and fun fact, it's the only Speedo model to have the newer World Aquatics tag in opposed to the previous FINA tag. It features a very Japanese thing, which is this label that you can just rip out. I'm not going to rip it out just yet, I'm going to get some more B-roll shots before I do that. But other than that, it feels a lot more like the Pure Valor material, and all of Speedo Japan's marketing material does say that it's a fabric based on the Pure Valor. That being said, this is made in Japan, and like Arena Japan suits are made by sport brand Descent, Speedo Japan suits are made by the brand Goldwyn. They're not actually made by Speedo, they're made in Goldwyn factories, and this is technically a Goldwyn suit, not a Speedo suit. That doesn't mean they can't be using the same fabrics, it just means it's made in a different factory by a different manufacturer. I think it feels very similar, but I think from touch, it feels different to the new Pure Valor 2.0, but I don't know that for a fact. Maybe I will know after I jump in the water. Also, just like the Arena Japan suits and Mizuno suits, it comes in sizing with small, medium and large. I opted for a large suit. I'm going to put this on and try it on and see how it fits, and also take it for a spin, both some slow technical swimming but also some fast stuff to really see if I like this suit and if I want to recommend it to you guys. Before I do that though, I want to talk to you about how I managed to get this from Japan to the UK using Buyee, a drop shipping service that is super affordable, super effective and a pleasure to use. You will not be able to find this suit for sale in the US or UK, but if you go into the description of this video, you will find a link to the Buyee website where you will also save 10% off your first purchase. Navigate to Yahoo Japan Shopping or Rakuten and search Speedo Fastskin Laser Pure Glint, which will take you to the product page. This was the pre-order page because I got my suit delivered a little early, but now you can buy it readily. Select your size, the color K2, which is that black, and then proceed to the order page. When you make a purchase through Buyee, it will then get shipped to their warehouse. If you select their standard plan of 500 yen, they will then inspect it on arrival. Using a 10% discount code will save you 10% off your first purchase, making this suit a ridiculously low £152. Plus, you will have to pay a shipping fee. If you buy more than one thing from Buyee, you can get them all shipped in one parcel. So this monster has just been delivered through the post. I paid extra for the protective packaging, much sturdier. These stickers, fragile, handle with care on. We're in. Oh, well, yeah, everything's bubble wrapped nicely. Considering this was like 10 items consolidated, it was like an extra tenner to get the protective packaging. This is way, way better packaging than the last Buyee order. The last one now. Oh, look at that. More protective packaging, more and more. And that, all this stuff, it's not what you've come here to see. This is what you've come here to see. Speedo Laser Pure Glint. All right, enough faffing about with cardboard boxes and online proxy sites. Let's put this suit on. Let's see how it fits. And I'm gonna wear a brief underneath so you can see how easy it goes on. The Pure Valor is one of the easier suits to get on. Stretches really nicely, so I feel like this won't take too long. Otherwise, you'll probably have no interest in watching this video if it's me putting on a suit for half an hour. This is brand new, I've never tried it on, so I'm trusting I've got the right size. I'm trusting a large is what I am. There is one size above large, which is called a 0. To clarify, I wear a high-waisted Pure Valor in size 23, which fits really nicely when on, but the high waist portion is really hard to get on because it's like a corset in its design. This doesn't look like it has the same hourglass shape of the Pure Valor, but it definitely has a stretchy fabric. It feels like it's going on pretty easy here. And yeah, once I've got it on, I'm gonna swim a bit easy in the suit. And then I might even do a couple of 25s off the block, see what I think about it. So this is the first impressions video. This is not a full review. There will be a full review in the future at some point, if I really like the suit. If not, we'll just get this first impressions. But the suit looks like it's the right size for me. This doesn't feel too big. It definitely isn't too small. And this sort of jack of all trades, comfy paper style suit, it's going on as one would expect. It's not taking too long. So yeah, looks like it fits quite nice. There isn't a high-waisted or a low-waisted option in the suit. There is just this option. This is the Japanese fit option. And there it is. The suit is on. Just like that. All right, let's head in the pool. So I've just jumped in and done a couple of hundred in the new suit. And initial thoughts, real initial thoughts now, is I really like the buoyancy on the first dive and push off. Knew I was wearing a tech suit, it's always a nice feeling, even with low compression, no ridiculous taping. Very interesting taping in the inner thigh. There's like 2 seams on the inner side thigh is taping, but nothing on the hamstring. But most importantly, this suit is super wet. Like normally you see a really crazy beading effect when you jump in on a brand new suit. It's like white with all the air bubbles coming off. This suit is like soaking wet. So hydrophobia is like a 2 out of 10 at best right now. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in, do a bit more, do some fast stuff now, and see if I have any further thoughts I'll let you know about. So I've taken the Pure Glint for its first little test drive. I've done some easy free and fly. I've done a few 100-pace sprints. I've done a little 50 front end off the block because I was feeling a bit fruity and good in the water. And what did I think about the suit? It's definitely more on that Pure Valor Carbon Air Square, Tira Victor sort of comfy mobile suit. It went on really easy, has a lot of stretch and give to it. And I did feel supported in the water with a little bit of buoyancy, probably aided by the fact it was its first wear. But I didn't feel masses of compression. I would have liked a slightly higher waist, and I would have liked a little bit more taping. It does have a taping in the inner thigh, which is meant to support you, but it's nothing like a Mizuno or Arena Primo up-kick hamstring tape and support that I really love. Overall, I think it's a solid value. If you use the 10% discount like I did and get it for 150, 160 quid, then it's a solid buy. I don't know how long it will last. Like the new Speedo suits, it doesn't have the Lamoral coating. And it's also probably a little bit cheaper than the other new Western Speedo models because it doesn't come in that awesome carry pouch that you know I loved in Pure Valor and Pure Intent. That being said, I also love saving 100 to 200 pounds, so there's give and takes and swings and roundabouts. That being said, if I was going to use Buyee and import a suit from Japan, this wouldn't be the top of my list. I would be importing a Mizuno GX-Sonic 6 NV if you're a sprinter, or a CR if you're a middle distance swimmer, or I'd be trying the Arena Japan suits if you want a slightly more forgiving sprint suit that still is compressive and with great taping. The Arena Aquaforce Storm CP is an amazing suit, and the Arena Aquaforce Storm MF is another great all-rounder just like this. When it comes to all-rounders, I'm not sure if I prefer the Speedo suit or the Arena Japan suit. They're both solid options, but I think with the awesome aesthetic of the Arena Japan suit, I'm probably going to take the MF over the Pure Glint. While I'm not telling you this is the best suit ever, it is still a great value at £150 when everything is rocketing up in price. I was super excited to try, and I'm glad I imported it, especially because I had no idea what any Speedo Japan suits were like. Let me know in the comments if you already knew this existed, because I certainly didn't before I checked the FINA approved list a few months ago and was like, what? A new Speedo suit? And I was super stoked to be able to find it, track it down, and import it to the UK. Thanks again to Buyee for sponsoring this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.